I'm Ethel Billy from the Adams Lake Band. First of all, we sobered up. We had to be sober, of course. We sobered up, went to meetings, got sponsors to assist us in our sobriety, and weekly meetings, sometimes more meetings, the better, because we were heal ourselves, of course, and in order to help other people. We had to help ourselves and heal ourselves in order to be help to other people and assisting them in their sobriety. And then when my husband John was sober a while, I remember our chief said, "You'll be the drug and alcohol counselor." He saw him sobered up, so he became a drug and alcohol counselor on our band, Adams Lake Band. This was the first time happened on our reserve. So he did, and worked on got an office, and everything was new to everybody. So being sober helped us a lot in our thinking and our planning. Anyways, been sober for a while, and used to meet up with Emery and talking about treatment center to help other people. I think when people are sobering up and you kind of get excited, the change of your ways in your life, and say, hey, let's do it, and with determination. Determination was key. Wanting to change the way of life to sobriety. And this is great. I was excited because we had a good sponsor too. To have a good sponsor, I like to say that it's a great help. You're not alone. You have a buddy to talk to, whatever. Anyways, when John used to say he has to go to a meeting, and I had the children at home, and I said, okay. And he said, we're going to have a meeting with other bands, other communities, to start a treatment center. I know it seemed impossible, but with determination with Emery, he says, come, let's do it. And John, I said, okay. And he said they had to travel to the Kootenai area. They had no money. There's no money. Like today, people they got a lot of sklat. Sklat means money. But so he said, yeah, I guess we're going. And I'd make them a lunch, pack a lunch, and the way they would go, they shared their expenses, going and coming. Like leaving for 2-3 days, and I believe in my prayers, and I keep praying. I prayed a lot for sobriety, and so Creator is our center in our life today, still. He'll always be. So he'd come back and do his job at home, and a few people would come. It was new to everybody. You know, being sober, what is it? You know, what is this sobriety, you know? And to me, it seemed so impossible to the 50s, 60s, 70s when the alcohol was in full swing. Yeah, but I was determined at the time to sober up. And right in the midst of in our community, and opened a hall and had meetings every Thursday night. I used to get afraid, and I talked to my sponsor, and he said, "You keep going. You keep that door open. Somebody, someday, some meetings, somebody's going to walk in." And I kept the doors open. I had the key and made coffee. And I thank my son and my daughter. They were about maybe 10, 12. "We'll go with you, Mom. We'll put the ashtrays out for you," and stuff. People used to smoke then. I said, okay, and I felt good. I wasn't alone. So I'd go up to the hall, I opened the door, and they said they played down the schoolyard. We have a little playground, and when the lights go off, we'll come back and we'll go home. But I never gave up on, you know, in sobriety. I never gave up, and I supported my husband always, and with prayer, prayed a lot, and with our 2 children, and never given up. And so I thought to myself, never give up. So kept supporting John and coming to the meetings and going to the meetings, and I had to accept the fact that he has to, you know, leave and go to a meeting, special meeting about drug and alcohol. So we were home, but I prayed a lot too, and things go well. So, you know, today, 30 years later, I'm glad I never gave up. With all that alcoholism around us, around me, and around us, we kept going. We didn't say too much. I had the meetings going. It's still going. And people used to say, "Why do you have to go to meetings?" I said, "Because I'm an alcoholic." And I learned to not to preach to people or anything. And I noticed coming along in our life, we just kept going. And example showed more words can tell, just by doing things we have to do at home and in the community. We kept going. And we have sponsored a few people. People begin to come without being told or anything forceful. So I believe a good example in a community or in a family, it works, and never giving up on anybody. My teacher used to say too at school, he said, never give up, you just continue. And I learned that, and I said, I'll just have to continue. I'm proud of, I'm happy in my heart that Round Lake celebrating 30 years of sobriety, of hard work, of determination, of love and kindness and honesty and cultural beliefs, and our people have learned through the program here culture's treatment. They came home, they come back to the culture and traditional ways, what it used to be. And all those will be today, that our dances are coming back and our sweats and all these beautiful things what our ancestral people have taught us and today I'm glad that the speakers remember the ancestral people and the Creator, of course. They're the ones that assisting in our lives today. And I'm very proud of this place helping so many people come back to their life, how life should be. I'm proud for them because they were listening, they were thinking, and their vision, and they were talking. They felt from their heart, and they walked this red road. And they touched with their hands, worked with their hands, and with their counselors, with the good counselors, given up their lives to help other people. Dedication. And I'm just proud of them. I'm just happy for them. You know, without a spiritual belief, I don't think it would happen. But people have come back to their spiritual beliefs today. And I feel it. I feel it in the gym. You can feel that beautiful feeling of sobriety and honesty and just helping themselves. I'm happy for them. They got their families home, their families back. I don't know what else there is. I just thank the people that have dedicated their lives for Round Lake, the board of directors, the counselors, and the staff. This is a beautiful place. With this, I like to say, I thank the Creator for assisting us and helping our people to be who they are today. Some have passed away, on their journey. And today, you know, I used to feel sad for when people passed away, but I look at their life, how their life is. They earned it. When we work hard in this life, we earned it. And things should go well on their journey home. So I like to thank Ground Lake for their dedication and their love for themselves. They had to love themselves in order to love other people. And I thank John for his dedication with our lives, with our marriage, without loving each other and forgiving each other. I think the greatest thing is forgiveness and healing ourselves and be together today and be happy. You know, it's great, and our children are happy. You know, we've got 2 great grandchildren, and they see us and happy. Never saw us any other way. Just we are. So with this, I like to say Cook's I'll cook for Hawaii. And I wish everybody well. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. And you'll love others.